Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back once again for another Let's Play of Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we did go and return back to Tournament Island to be on the lookout for some more of these said bugs and or fishes around within that area. But now, since it is going to be a whole new different day that's going to be here, we're actually learning a little bit more about what our mayor duties are going to be from Isabelle. Now, if you guys don't know, there is going to be two type of primary functions that we can now go and do since our approval rating has now actually went up to that 100%. Because if you guys remember, we were trying to get our development permit so that we can actually start off with all these public work projects and other things that are going to be happening, but we just didn't have that. But now, over some time, we actually do have that 100% approval rating, so that means our two primary sources of actually growing our town is going to be upon us. Now, two of those things are going to be known as the ordinance, and the other one is going to be known as the public work projects. Now, we already know a little bit about the public work projects, and if you guys already recall, I am trying to grab one of those right now as we speak. Now, during the time of this said recording, since it is June 15th that I'm actually going to be doing this. Now, mind you, since we are kind of backtracking ourselves a little bit throughout this entire series, I am still playing throughout this game in the May month, so you guys haven't really seen anything that's going to be happening within June yet. But the museum has now finally been upon us now for the upgrade, and I'm very much looking forward to actually getting the silver equipment for what's going to happen later on down the road. Now, right on over here in this particular video, we haven't really got to see Saharah yet, and we haven't really went and done anything to kind of change up our house that is going to be here. But now it is going to be that time where we are going to kind of change a little bit of our house and see what type of condition it's going to be after once Saharah went and changed some things around. Now, I'm pretty certain that she can go and like change up, I think, like the different carpets and or potentially the walls that are going to be around within the house. So we'll have to see what happens later. And I know that there'll be probably different other episodes that'll be happening where we will be going back to the house and with seeing a whole bunch of other different things going on here. Oh, and that does mean that Saharah is now all finished. Very much looking forward to that. Now, here in this video, not only are we just going to be meeting up with Saharah and seeing what she is all about within her little gimmick, but we are also going to be meeting up with Tom Nook once again back over at his store, and somebody's actually showing up within his entire store, and he's actually have some sort of thing that's going to be set aside to him, and that is going to be known as the Happy Home Academy, and I think that's going to be with Lyle. So Lyle will actually be showing up in our town for the rest of the game, I want to say. So if you are trying to get your 100% on the Happy Home Academies and trying to build it up as you go, I believe Lyle will actually let you know how your progress is of your house is all about. Because if it's really messy, then you're going to have like a really low score. But if your house is really clean and you have been knocking out some of those different set cockroaches and also kind of keep everything tidy, then you'll have a better high score. Now, the one other thing that I haven't really wanted to talk to you guys about, the other said primary function, since we are kind of on a topic about the public work projects, is going to be something known as ordinances. And ordinances is pretty nice to go and have because you can actually change your way of how your town is going to be. Depending on how your different characters are and how the stores are going to be. So, for example, like later on down the road, I'm going to be changing up the ordinance to Night Owl because that is the actual much better one, so that you can actually have the stores actually open up more. And not only that, but also having the TNT Mart, if you actually do have the upgrade at this point in time, you will actually be able to have that said store open all the way up until about 5 o'clock in the morning while having that said nighttime ordinance that's going on, compared to, I think normally the TNT Mart that's upgraded would somewhat end around by like, I think it's like 12 or 2 o'clock or something around there, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I do strongly suggest that getting the Night Owl ordinance is pretty nice. I believe there's also like a daytime one as well, which I think I already went and spoke about, and I don't know if there's any other ordinances other than those two, but let's just go and sell some things and get some extra money as we go. So very nice. Got ourselves about 30,000 amount of bells there. So yeah, so basically from this point on, as you guys are seeing right now in Timmy and Tommy's shop, I will actually be starting to buy out everything that Timmy and Tommy are going to have, just so that I can get the next upgrade on the store, because once the TNT Mart actually does become a thing within here of this place, it is going to be really nice to have, because the actual shop is 10 times bigger than what the original shop was that Timmy and Tommy had, and there's going to be a lot of new different equipment that we will be picking up as well. So let's see if there's any type of new donations that we have to go and deal. Looks like there is 2 new fossils here. Okay, so let's just go and bring those over to Blathers there, and we'll see what happens. Now, I believe this is the actual start to how I'm going to be able to get this museum, because I think, unfortunately, there was a specific day that happened where, unfortunately, for Blathers, is they have to talk to Blathers about, like, I think it's like 14 times, and I missed out on the one entire day, so unfortunately, I can't really have to, I have to basically redo the whole entire thing all over again. And not only that, but make sure that not only that you have to speak to him consecutively 14 different times, but you also need to make sure that you have at least one of each of the different set items in all the different set spots that are in the museum. And I think you need about like 20 items, I think, in total. But at least one of each within the vicinity of their different spots that are at. So even though I'm not a big fan of red, I will actually have to go and get a painting for it. So now we're going to be learning about Tom Nook's next upgrade, which I believe that's all the way up to 98,000 for the next type of expansion here. Now, mind you, we don't really have about 98,000 bells, so we will have to come back later once we actually do have that exact amount, and then we'll go and upgrade it. But there's Camel Frog. Get to meet up a little bit more with our visitors as we are here, or I should say the residents, not the visitors. So now we're going to take a little bit of a short little stop over to back to Tortimer Island. If you guys don't know, we are trying to pick up with the Napoleon fish, which unfortunately it's only located here in the area right now of Tortimer Island. We are not on the, I think, the correcting month, I don't think, for the normal one that's here in the regular town version. But there we go, got ourselves with a Napoleon fish, so now we can actually go and take that back all the way over to where Blathers is. And let's just make sure that we go and get our thing from the souvenir box, or else we will not be able to go and pick it up if we actually decide to leave. Okay, and I think, yep, let's just go and talk over here to Filbert as well before we go and actually finish off this video. And I think with that being said in mind, guys, I will go and end it off for today. So thank you so much for watching Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome Amiibo. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one, and we'll see what else is going to happen within our adventure throughout the end part of the maze time. So let's see what happens there.